In this video, I'll show you how to import contact info from Apple Numbers and Microsoft Excel. We're going to import contact information from this numbers file and use it to create a mailing label. Let's get started. You can see our contacts from Address Book in the source panel to the left. That is because Address Book is selected in the Data Source drop-down menu. Since we are planning on importing from a numbers file, we need to go ahead and select Numbers in this menu. Note that you should choose Microsoft Excel if you wish to import from an Excel spreadsheet. We already see some contacts in the source panel. That is because Labels and Addresses saves and displays the data from the previous import. To import data from a new file, we need to click on the button to the right of the Data Source drop-down menu and find our file in the Open File dialog. Take notice that Labels and Addresses relies on Apple's script to import data from Numbers and Excel, so these programs need to be installed and will be launched during import. Understanding the dialog that comes up is essential to successfully and easily importing from a spreadsheet, so let me explain it to you. The file header field shows the header of each column of your spreadsheet, and if there is no header, then all we have to do is deselect this checkbox. The contact data field shows the information in that column. Note that the information we see is for one contact. We can switch between contacts using the previous and next buttons in this dialog. Now the Map To field lets you choose to which data field of this address panel you wish to link the information to. Most information has already been matched up to the corresponding address panel fields. That is because Labels and Addresses can typically match the file header with the appropriate data field. By default, the program assumes that our imported information is work contact info. Ours is actually home contact information. So let's go ahead and go through and change these fields. As you can see, the program did not match the apartment number to a data field since there isn't one that corresponds to that file header. For this, all we have to do is use a custom field, and I'll show you why in just a second. To finish importing our information, we need to click the Import button, but do note that this process may take some time for large files, so be sure to wait until it's over. Now we see all of our contacts in the source panel, and we see that clicking on a contact fills out the address panel with his information. Now take note that the apartment number is not shown for any contact, and that is because we need to add a custom one field to the address panel. To do this, we need to create a custom panel. Let's click on the right tab of the address panel, click Customize, and then Add. Here we can manipulate our data fields. To remove the ones that we don't need, all we have to do is drag them to the trash can. Then we need to find the custom one field and place it. Next, we need to type in a name for our template and click OK. Then Apply in the next dialog. And now the apartment number is shown for each contact that has information in that column of the spreadsheet. Note that a custom field can be used for any information, not necessarily an apartment number. So that's basically all there is to importing data from Apple Numbers or Excel. And it looks like our label is ready for printing, so let's get to it.